long view of history is a series of short stories, pieces of a puzzle that, assembled, help us understand it all. How the great ones rose, where they came from, and how they endure. What they fought for, what they did to survive, how they changed perception, why they believed when no one else did, and how they forged a lasting legacy. If you thought you knew UFC history, this is the whole story in 25 parts. UFC 25 Years in Short.
Before the biggest fight of the year, watch the prelims on FS1. Sergio Pettis trades leather with Juicia Formiga. Plus, Vicente Luque takes on Jalen Turner. UFC 229 prelims, Saturday at 7 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
This is the most important fight in the history of the lightweight division.
A monumental night.
The biggest fight in UFC history.
The world will be watching.
Step into the spotlight.
Surprise, surprise, the king is back.
I'm gonna sleep this film.
One shot is all it takes me.
Step into the spotlight.
I don't want to finish him early. I want to make him pay.
Step into the spotlight.
We're talking combat sports history.
UFC fans from across the globe, we'd like to welcome you to the weigh-in for UFC 229, Khabib versus McGregor. Tomorrow night, the proud city that is Las Vegas, Nevada, fittingly plays host to the biggest fight in UFC history. In that headliner, the most dominant force in the game, Khabib Nurmagomedov, puts that status and his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line against the game's biggest superstar, past or present, former two-division UFC champion, the notorious Conor McGregor. Also returning to action tomorrow night, El Cucuy Tony Ferguson. He'll put his 10-fight winning streak on the line against the ubiquitous former UFC champion, Anthony Showtime Pettis. We would like to thank our UFC sponsors, Modelo Especial, brewed with a fighting spirit since 1925. Harley Davidson. When you fire up an HD motorcycle, adrenaline kicks in and refuses to tap out. Check it out at h-d.com/explore. Body Armor. Body Armor Sports Drink provides superior hydration for today's athletes. More electrolytes, more vitamins, better sports drink. Body Armor, the official sports drink of UFC. And AirAsia. Now everyone can fly. We also welcome some of the cabin crew from AirAsia who have joined us on stage today. And of course, a special what's up to all of our UFC Fight Club members joining us today here in Las Vegas. We hope to see all of you once again tomorrow night for the live action at T-Mobile Arena. All right, now without further delay, for the call of the weigh-in for UFC 229, here is Joe Rogan.
What's happening, my friends? Welcome to the weigh-ins for the biggest fight in the history of the sport. How about a nice round of applause for Ariane, Brittany, Brooklyn, Dana White. Without him, none of this would be possible. Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard, UFC matchmakers. Bruce Buffer, the voice of the Octagon. Let's get things started, folks. We're going to kick it off live on Fight Pass in the welterweight division. Ryan LaFleur versus Tony Martin. First up on the scale, Tony Martin. Official weight, 171. And his opponent, Ryan LaFleur. Official weight, 171 for Mr. LaFleur. in the lightweight division, Gray Maynard versus Nick Lentz. First up on the scale, Nick Lentz, official weight 156. And his opponent, Gray Maynard. Official weight 156 for Mr. Maynard. Nick Lentz and Gray Maynard, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight is the featured pass on UFC Fight Pass. The featured fight takes place in the women's bantamweight division. Lena Landsberg versus Yana Kunitskaya. First up on the scale, Yana Kunitskaya. Official weight 134.5. And her opponent, Lena Landsberg. Official weight 135.5. Live on UFC Fight Pass, the featured fight, ladies and gentlemen, Lena Landsberg and Yana Kunitskaya. Next, we move to the prelims, live on FS1. We kick things off in the lightweight division. Scott Holtzman versus Alan Patrick. First up on the scale, Alan Patrick, official weight 155.5. And his opponent, Scott Holtzman.
Let's go!
Official weight 155.5.
Let's go!
Alan Patrick and Scott Holtzman, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the women's bantamweight division. Aspen Ladd versus Tanya Evinger. Official weight 136. And her opponent, Aspen Ladd. Official weight 134.5. Tanya Evinger and Aspen Ladd, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the welterweight division. Vicente Luque versus Jalen Turner. First up on the scale, Jalen Turner. Official weight 169.5. And his opponent, Vicente Luque. Official weight 170.5. Jalen Turner versus Vicente Luque, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the featured bout on FS1 in the flyweight division. Sergio Pettis versus Jussier Formiga. Official weight 125.5 for Mr. Formiga. And his opponent, the #2 flyweight contender in the world, Sergio Pettis. Official weight 125. Jussier Formiga versus Sergio Pettis. Next, we move to the main card. Live on pay-per-view, we kick things off in the women's strawweight division. Michelle Waterson versus Felice Herrig. First up on the scale, Felice Herrig. St. Preux versus Dominic Reyes. First up on the scale, Dominic Reyes. Official weight 204.5. And his opponent, Omen St. Preux. Official weight 205.5 for OSP. Dominic Reyes and Omen St. Preux, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight is the co-main event of the evening. Two former champions, Tony Ferguson versus Anthony Pettis. The former UFC lightweight champion of the world, Showtime Pettis. Official weight 156. And his opponent, the former interim UFC lightweight champion of the world, El Kakui, Tony Ferguson. Official weight 155 from Mr. Ferguson. Anthony Pettis and Tony Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's take a closer look at the two men involved in the main event of the evening.
Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor is one of those fights where the moment it gets announced, you get goosebumps and you go, whoa, here we go.
The reason that this fight is so big and the reason that people are so fired up about this fight, it's two of the best in the world in their prime, fighting when they should be fighting.
This fight shows you the type of man that Conor McGregor is. He said, I want the toughest challenge available. I want the one that everybody says I can't win.
In Khabib, you have a guy that is 26-0, undefeated. That's unreal. At 26 wins, guys tend to make mistakes. Khabib has never done that.
This is the most intriguing stylistic matchups and, without a doubt, the biggest fight in the history of the lightweight division, and in my opinion, the biggest fight in the history of the UFC.
He never fight with someone like me.
Oh, he's getting mauled. Barbosa's face says it all.
Who have so much pressure, so much dominate with his opponent.
Michael should tap her. He's gonna break his arm. He's gonna break his arm. Hit is all over.
You know, this is my style, crush my opponents.
He has been unrivaled inside the octagon. I mean,
he's just an unprecedented phenom of a talent. We're talking maulings and massacres.
Where's Conor? I wanna fight with your chicken because this is #1 easy fight in lightweight division.
We are ready here. We are ready for war. We are ready for all outcomes, all situations, all scenarios. I am in a war state of mind. You're looking at a fighting veteran. I've been through it all. I've been on the boxing side and I've been on this side. I came back for the love of fighting and the love of war, and this I am going to truly, truly love, putting a bad, bad beating on this little glass jaw rat.
Oh, he's hurt! Could he finish him here? Wow.
My belt has been never taken from my waist, so they've got to build up these fake champions. But here I am, returned to take back my throne.
I know he is afraid of a smack. And if you're afraid of a smack off me, a smack will feel like a double-barrel shotgun.
Oh! He slapped him! Like that!
What you gonna do if you no knock me out? You have to knock me out first or second round. What you gonna do? I'm gonna keep going. If you don't knock me out, it's gonna be a very long night to him.
Trust me, mate. I'm ready for a long night. Now you're up on the real kid. You're with the real dogs now, brother, yeah? He's in over his head. I'm gonna pick him apart and bully him in there and absolutely maul him.
My dream smash him, you know, make him humble. I wanna change his face. We have to finish it.
The end.
Introducing the challenger, the former 2-division UFC champion, the notorious Conor McGregor! What does it feel like to be back? And what does this fight mean to you?
Don't let that smelly rat put that hat on your head, Joe. The smell of that fucking thing. Don't ever let him put that hat on your head. It's good to be back. UFC fans, it's good to be fucking back. The king is home.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you. See you tomorrow night. Conor McGregor, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the champion, ladies and gentlemen. Khabib, what does this fight mean to you to defend your title tomorrow night against Conor McGregor?
Hey, first of all, I want to say Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything. Alhamdulillah, I know you got this, they don't like this. Alhamdulillah, tomorrow night I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. I'm gonna smash your boy. And I wanna say thank you, all Irish fans, you know, all fans around the world. Because of you guys, this fight is happening. Thank you guys, and tomorrow night, inshallah, and still.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you. The champion, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all. We will see you all tomorrow night.
So you wanna start a war?
Oh! Conor McGregor is the new featherweight champion of the world!
I've been saying it since the beginning. These people are not on my level.
Oh, man. Oh, he's done.
History has been made.
I'm still saying it today. Only everyone else is saying it now too. After this, who is there? Who the f is there?
He hasn't fought in almost 2 years. The Mayweather fight doesn't count. You know, the division has to move on. The winner of this fight will be the champion.
Does that mean that Conor will be stripped by the time this fight takes place?
We'll see what happens.
I don't give a about Conor. I think about only belt. I don't care who's my opponent. Who wins this fight becomes a real lightweight champion.
I want what I deserve, what I've earned.
Has anyone laid a finger on me to take that second belt?
I am the champion.
No.
Now war is upon us.
Breaking news, Conor McGregor caught on video.
Grabbed a steel dolly and smashed in a bus window.
Because he sees an incident between a buddy of his, Artem, getting into it with Khabib.
There was a warrant out for Conor McGregor's arrest.
UFC superstar Conor McGregor was taken into custody.
Listen, you don't like Khabib and you don't like what happened or whatever, then fight Khabib.
You wanna become lightweight champion? You have to fight with me. Just tell me where. Just send me location.
October, Las Vegas. It's on, ladies and gentlemen. The hype behind this contest is insane. It will be the biggest fight in history. Khabib Nurmagomedov mauls people.
26-0.
Nobody can beat me. Nobody. When cage closed, we have a big problem.
Fans have given him this indestructible feeling, as if he can't be knocked out, but he can and he will.
Oh! He slapped him!
I'm on a different level. I want to change his face. We have to finish this. Let's go.
It's over before it even begins. Shot by shot, he will crumble.
You're blessed that I chose to whoop your ass next. The king is back.